Okay, everybody, so I am back again after a long delay. Sorry about that. I'm not going to pretend like this is about a month ago now. I'm just going to be going back and doing different videos for each of the weeks I was supposed to have done already. Anyway, so right now I'm going to be talking about the first week that I was back in my placement after our school's gym collapsed. Following that collapse, went to a bunch of faculty meetings talking about what was going on. That was very interesting. Then I actually got to go and be back in school, and the whole situation is just very interesting. Learn a lot about, I guess, kind of school culture and kind of how different people react to situations. It's been kind of an awkward situation to start out. Not a lot of information, a lot of things that kind of make the teachers upset, kind of make them feel, I don't know, I guess like they aren't being as valued as highly as they would like in a way. I don't know, anyway, that was just interesting to see all that stuff. And it seemed like me being, I don't know if it's because I'm right out of college or what, but just I seem to have a bit of a different perspective on everything. I found that kind of interesting. Hopefully I kind of keep the perspective I have, so I think it would probably come in handy in a situation like that. Getting on to the actual school week, we went from having a period-based schedule to a blocking, A-B blocking schedule. And we also, of course, are now going to school at night after the middle school leave. Few interesting things with that. That means we're now sharing a classroom with another teacher, so that's a big deal. There was a lot of complaints from what I've heard on both sides about, oh, so-and-so messed with this, and, well, why can't I move this? I need to, because this is how my classroom operates, a lot of that stuff. Luckily, we really haven't had to deal with much of that because the middle school teacher that we're working with is someone that my teacher, a cooperating teacher, has known already, and she is pretty nice, at least to us. And also, she's also working with another one of the members of the Central States cohort here at Tech. So, and that's one thing that over the days has really come in handy. Just being able to have just 5 minutes every day where you see someone else in the program, someone else who's going through the same situation you are, just don't really get that much. Oh, I mean, there's another high school too, and we talk sometimes before we go in, and those moments just really help you out, because otherwise you're not really with anyone who's going through the same situations that you are. Anyway, as far as the students go, just a whole lot of changes. I may kind of wait for another class for week's blog. First and foremost, I guess, the new classroom that we're in now is arranged differently than our old one was. Our classroom back at the high school was arranged in a traditional row format. Now, the middle school classroom is basically, it's like 6 tables with 4 chairs around each. Personally, I like the table arrangement. I think it fit my teaching style better. I like a lot more group work and interaction, and probably a little less lecture, so I guess it kind of worked out well for me. I mean, it's kind of awkward when half the students, technically, or a few of the students kind of had their back to you. That hasn't been a big issue so far. I mean, students who want to pay attention are going to pay attention. The students who are reluctant to pay attention, you're going to have to deal with that either way. The other interesting thing is that I wonder if it has maybe increased the talkativeness some, because now they are at tables and groups, and it just seems to promote more interaction between the students, which is good at some points in class and not so good at other points. But then again, there are still those students who are going to talk either way, and those students who will not talk to people even when it's specifically said, hey, talk to the people at your table for help. So there's that, and with the tables, then you see a lot more of the group dynamics. In one of the classes this week, we had one class meeting, and it was pretty crazy. So right off the bat, for the next class meeting, we put them into a seating chart that helps some. That class is kind of tough, just because even with the seating chart, there are only so many people you can move away from each other. It's kind of hard. There are just a lot of people in there who are not very focused, but it's definitely interesting seeing the difference there that those tables made. Just goes to show that how you arrange just the logistics of your classroom can have a big impact on how it's run, and that was certainly a valuable lesson that I'll take with me, and more next week, I guess.